Hey, good evening, folks. Dashing with Uber Tony, and the first shift ended a little bit early, just for the simple fact that I'm not used to one straight long shift. So May 10th, our DoorDash pay was $37.35. Our DoorDash tips was $48.50. I started at 6:46 a.m. and went till 2:47 p.m. with actual actual time 4 hours and 54 minutes and actual dash time of 8 hours and 1 minute. I had 13 offers and 14 deliveries for $86 and some change. So not too shabby. I'm getting ready to start the 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. shift. I pulled off into the stadium parking lot and leaned my seat back and took a nap. Something about the sound of cars racing by you makes you sleepy. As you all know, I don't know if you all know this, but back in January, I had a septic shock cardiac arrest event. I was in intensive care for 2 weeks. I was in a regular room for a week down in Evansville, Indiana, at the Evansville Hospital. And then I was on full-time dialysis, kidney dialysis, over here in Spencer, Indiana for about 2 weeks. So for me to get back out here and do this is really amazing. God had a plan for me. He wasn't ready for me. And I always tell everybody I didn't want to go to the dark side because they didn't have coffee or cookies and stuff. So once the summer comes on and the IU students leave, 40, 50,000 of them, they leave for the summer. You got to do something to pay the bills. And this pays the bills. This was a really good day. The only thing that I really don't like about anything is the parking and sometimes the long walks. Of course, the $2 orders and for 10 miles, whatever. I actually took a trip today. It was actually a pretty good trip. It was about $9, but it was going 11 miles out of the zone, actually. Went way out to a country road, and took me forever to get back. I mean, I was down a dirt road, down a gravel road, up a blacktop road, turned down the driveway, went down the hill over on the other side of the barn type of thing. But, I'm out here to do DoorDash. I'm not out here to be picky and choosy. If you're picky and choosy, you're not going to get on this platinum tier program that everybody's shooting for. So, you got to bite the bullet sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't pay to do these low pay, high miles trips, but it's like I tell Uber drivers that come from out of town, I don't like hauling drunk college kids. Wah. Well, dude, you are in the wrong town, because IU is a party town, and every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights you're going to get a drunk college kid. You're going to get a puker, but you get paid well for that. The only issue I had today with DoorDash is when I went to go pick up at a restaurant called the Potbelly Stove. It's a popular sandwich shop, something like a Subway's. A gourmet Subway's is what I call it. So I went in there, and the guy said, "You know what? You're the fourth driver that's tried to come pick us up. You need to call DoorDash support and have them resend the order." Well, the other 3 drivers obviously said, "Well, hell with this. I'm not messing with this." And they unassigned the order. Dashing with T. took care of business, called DoorDash support, talked to some dude in another country, and told him, look, you need to call this order in because it's not here. And I don't know if somebody else picked it up or not. I don't know. But I got him to call it in. And the only issue that I had with DoorDash support was he kept telling me, you need to tell them I'm going to call. I'm like, dude, just call. I'm standing right here. You're on speakerphone. Call the restaurant. Well, you need to call. You need to tell them. They heard you, okay? Just call. So for a $4 order, it took me 15 minutes, which really sucked. So, it is what it is, I'm out here to make money, not out here to have issues and stuff. Now, this 6 p.m. to midnight shift is going to be weird because most of the restaurants close early, so I'm not sure exactly what's going to be open. I know McDonald's and IHOP will be open, so we'll just have to see. But folks, thank you for watching. I'm trying to get the YouTube thing down pat with tags, so people of dashers that I watch, like Sarah Elizabeth, Dashing Across America, Brash Dasher, watch this and stuff. It's not as you walk into the restaurant and do it. They do that, and they do that great. That's just not my thing. I like to sum up my dashing experiences. So, folks, have yourself a good day. Be kind to each other. And we'll see you at the end of this shift.